neck apart, press it to the max. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car. I need 100 grand large. Free my homies out of bar. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car.
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show. I'm Jabari Harris. I'm the host and the proprietor. And on this week's episode, I'm waiting for somebody to tune in. Shouting him out. Waiting for him to tune in. But we're going to catch up on some sports stuff. Want to give a shout out to LeBron James joining the Lakers after his absence. He's playing right now. Right now, currently for the Lakers games, it's halftime, 59-41. We up on the Spurs. Also, wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody again. Holiday season here. Hope everybody had a good, safe holiday. Happy holiday. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Also, like I said, waiting for my mans to tune in. I don't know what happened to him, but waiting for him to come. Hold on, just. Give me a second. Waiting for him to join in. But in between time, run through what's going on with a couple sports stuff. I didn't get a chance to dive heavy about what took place last week in the NFL world. If I could, my Steelers lost 30-37 to the Bengals, as we know. But T.J. Watt, he was balling out there. He did his thing. He had an interception, 6 tackles, 1 quarterback hit. And also, the punter for the Bengals tried to do a little fake fair catch. I don't know what that was all about. I ain't like that. Try to call fair catch all late. Anywho, Pickens, 265 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 sacks, 2 carries, 14 rushing. Harris, 20 carries, 90 rushing, 2 touchdowns, 4 receptions, 26 yards. Pickens, 4 receptions, 83 yards, 1 touchdown. And Joe Burrow, 355 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2 sacks, 5 rushing. T. Higgins was balling out there, 9 receptions, 148 yards. And Primo, 11 carries, 30 rushing, 4 receptions, 52 yards, 3 touchdowns. I got Micah Fitzpatrick. He played last minute. He had 3 tackles, but remember he had the emergency surgery that he had to get took place for the appendix, and he ended up playing last minute. So that was good. Also, we're going to touch base on the games that took place last week. Last Thursday, excuse me. We're going to obviously talk about the games that took place yesterday, Thursday, but because of the little holiday break, I didn't get the chance to address what took place last Thursday night game. Titans 27-17 over the Packers. Ryan Tannehill, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 3 sacks, -3 rushing yards. Derrick Henry, 28 carries, 87 rushing yards, 2 passes throwing, 1 touchdown pass, 1 touchdown running, 2 receptions, 45 yards. And Burks, 7 receptions, 111 yards. Rodgers, 227 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 sack. I don't know what happened to him. Waiting for him to join. Waiting for my guest to get in right now. I'm waiting for him to join. I don't know what happened. There we go. Hey, sorry about the delay. What's going on? Appreciate you joining me. I was just going through a couple little quick notes before you came in. Appreciate you joining me. Everybody, welcome Cosbreeze to this Fresh Bar Sports Show again. Sorry, my camera ain't gonna go up that high because You got the shirt on and everything. Yeah, the camera that when you joined on, I had to set up, but it's cool. Rock out. You can see me, so it's all cool. I appreciate you rocking the shirt and everything. But like I said, I was just recapping some NFL games. I'm gonna take a little pause on that. I wanted to congratulate you on the nice season with your youth football league that you got going on with the Boys Club. If you could expound on that to my audience about the successful season that you had with your kids out there.
Yeah, my JV and my JV and my varsity ranks, they made it to the championship game. My JV turned out 13-0. We had a long season. It was a 10-0 for the regular season, and then two games in the championship. So 12-0. We went 12-0. We made it to the championship game, but we ended up having losing 13-7 to Dallas Town.
Okay. Yeah. You know, you got some boys up there. So, but yeah, it's still a successful season getting to the game, anyways.
Yeah, it was a tough game. It was cold out. We caught fire.
You know how the kids get when it's cold.
It was brick. It was freezing out. It was like 30 degrees.
Yeah. I think I did see something with you had the coffee out there was so cold. Something.
You gotta keep something warm, man. You gotta keep something.
Yeah, right. I know. That's up. But happy Thanksgiving. I want to let you know to your face. Obviously, I already told you, but I want to tell you to your face. Happy Thanksgiving again. I already told you, but what you got going on right now with the football league? With you like got a little 7-on-7 league or inside league or something going on?
Right now we doing the BK Classic. The BK Classic is a All American football tournament. It's kids from all around. Like I got some kids on my team. I got three of my varsity members is on my team right now. We the pink team, third grade. We doing it's third through 8th grade. I got three of mine right now. My quarterback, my lineman, and my wing back. They all cool. So that's good. We can start off the offense in our packages the same way, basically. And I mean, I just throw in some new kids. But I got some kids from everywhere. I got some kids from Baltimore. I got some kids.
So this is a road day.
Yeah, I got a lot of kids, and it's dope too. Like it's just a good experience. Like you get to dive into a new team and have to figure out. We got 3 practices because I had a practice this morning. We met all the kids.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah. So tomorrow 2 a day. Then Sunday's the game. Sunday, it's 2 sets of teams where they got a pink team was 3rd through 8th grade. Then they got a purple team.
That's good. It's broken up down like basically age groups. Group of some age groups together.
Yeah, it's lit. It's perfect. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I got the running back that beat us in the championship on my team.
Oh, okay. So that made you feel much better, yeah, because you already know what you're working with him. He was beat Saint.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. But like I said, I see that you were active with the coaching and the football. I just wanted to shed some light on that and just let that be known even more so than already is being known.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. All right, we definitely going to dive into this professional news. While I was getting into some NFL, while we at it, can we get back into it? Pick up where I left off. Not exactly, but since we got the guests here, what's going on with your Rams? Your Rams lost last week, 27-20 to the Saints. Yada yada. The typical stuff. 3-7 on the season, I say. What's going on?
Bad. I think I hope they can say we throwing that motherfucker. I hope they say we can throw it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it looks that bad. We trying, but
yeah, because I'm like, what is going on with y'all? Like, it is crazy because the Bucks, the Packers, these teams that that got good quarterbacks and they all would have been the 3 favorites in the NFC. Those teams were supposed to be the 3 favorites coming out the NFC at the start of the season. Now I was looking like, I'm still holding on hope for Tom Brady to come out. It's just looking like, oh man.
I'm looking at it the same way in NFL and NBA right now. The teams that we're looking at to be who they usually are is the upset teams at this moment.
Yeah,
they're
man,
not,
it's crazy.
they're not it. It's a new age. The game's a little different. It's that time.
Yeah. It's time to pass the torches.
That's what I see anyway. Me personally, that's what I see. I see it as a trend in sports. Period. Is changing over. It's over now. It's the you got some crazy young wolves that's nasty out here. It's changing the game.
And they hungry. They said they're hungry. Yeah.
That's what I see. That's what I see. I see the new age emerging, and it's just on both levels, on basketball, football, all the way around. That's what's happening.
Yeah, they coming. Like I said, even though we had some veterans win it last year, they coming. Like we talking about NBA. I'm saying as far as NBA veterans. I'm saying
it takes veterans to win championships. Don't ever get that messed up. I'm just saying, the young scrappy talent is what's pushing. This was pushing the envelope right now. That's what's turning the league into a different type of environment we've been used to. You know what I mean?
Like the branding purposes and like the youth movement.
Yeah, it's just changing the environment of it. It's making it electric right now.
Yeah. I definitely know what you mean.
It's literally on any given Sunday right now.
Yeah, it is definitely. Like I said, football. You got Monday, Thursday. Now you know next month you're gonna have some Saturday games, Sunday. Take over, and then like basketball every day.
Versus the Bull Hurst this Sunday. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. We're gonna do this. So what you trying to do? We trying to I was gonna save it, but since we already NFL, we're gonna get to the NBA then. Since we already just diving heavy into the NFL, we just trying to preview what's to come this week. After I mean, we're gonna preview what's to come this week games after we recap what took place last night. You know, 3 games. Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. Bills 28-25 over the Lions. You remember we saw that coming. Josh Allen 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 3 sacks, 10 carries, 78 rushing yards to lead the team, 1 touchdown. And Diggs out there, Stephon Diggs with 8 receptions, 77 yards, 1 touchdown. And you know Jared Goff. Only thing he brought to the table was 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 sacks. They never had no chance though.
Nonchalantly, you know, he just did his job. He just came in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, they ain't never had no chance. You know what I mean? So I just like, man, whatever. Like that game, 12:30, and then you know, early like you still trying to get yourself together, still trying to do some things. So you ain't really paying attention to the second half. You know, that's 12:30. Then like you know. The game pretty much was, over. It's not even interesting. You just like, all right, let's get ready for the Cowboys and Giants game coming up. You know what I mean? That's how I was feeling about watching that game.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I fell asleep last night in like the middle of the fourth quarter of the Vikings game. It was what 26-29.
The middle of the Vikings game.
Middle of the fourth quarter, I fell asleep. It was like 26-29. What was the end score?
Oh, the final score was 33-26. So it was. I guess it was like around the end because Patriots never scored again. Yeah, Patriots had never scored again because they was down. Oh my gosh! It was a return. It was a kickoff return. They was down like 23. And they was down at like a touchdown, and then they went up a touchdown. The Vikings from the kick return.
Yesterday too. What's his name? Cousins.
Cousins.
He was throwing the ball. He was snapping.
He had 299 yards for 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack. But Jefferson, he's balling out there. Typical numbers: 9 receptions, 139 yards, 1 touchdown. Even got a throwing pass in. For the day, just because. But I mean, like, who Jones, who he was going up against, well, he only had 300. He had 382 yards, but 2 touchdowns. He had 3 sacks, so that that was going to hurt them. But I want to get into this Cowboys and the Giants game. I want to get to this Cowboys and the Giants game, 28-20. Cowboys over the Giants. What you thought about that? Mac Jones had 228 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks, 14 rushing yards. And Dak Prescott, he had 261 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Nothing to write home about. CeeDee Lamb, he went on for over 100 yards. Eagles, he had about like 88 yards. I think it was like 88 yards there.
Oh, so shit, they was connecting. It was just a ball game there yesterday. That's all.
Yeah, it was
too. But we talked about it a lot. Everybody kept talking about it all damn day.
It was definitely the game out of the game yesterday. That was definitely the
best one out of all the games yesterday. I'm about to catch the highlights of that right after we done this because I was so busy.
Yeah, because it was so close. It was nipping. It was kind of nip and tuck. You know what I mean? It was kind of nip and tuck back and forth. So it was definitely good. Out of the 3 yesterday.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what the Cowboys finish off on the season like because out of everybody, them I guess I'll be rooting for them out of anybody right now. Like,
oh yeah.
I gotta face the Eagles every damn day. Where I live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, everybody talking. You know,
the Eagles are snapping right now. But we're gonna see what that's about with this Aaron Rodgers on Sunday, though, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because you got all these Eagles fans on. You know, they talking all this stuff. You know where we live at. You know what I mean. So you know they talk with all these Eagles fans around the area.
But I feel like everybody keep talking about the games that they played. They ain't play nobody. I'm like, bro.
I keep saying that, but I'm like, yo, you play who's on the schedule, man. I mean, this is what it is.
Yeah,
I mean, like, there's like you said, there's plenty of teams that you don't had a good record prior to the season start, and just circumstances, things happen. You know, that's why you do play the games. Injuries happen.
Yeah, I don't call no flukes on that at all. I feel like they having a ball. I feel like they're having a good season.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't call no fluke on it, but I always like to see the guy on top to fall. So there's that.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, that's what I'm saying. Like the Vikings, I thought the Vikings was balling until they had their hiccup last week. You know what I mean? You know, obviously before getting back on the horse yesterday, but I'm just saying last week. You know that was a little
the bounce back, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna do this a little quick. Just who you think is going to win out of the games coming up this weekend? Yeah, I'm just gonna go through all the games real quick. So Texans at the Dolphins. Of course, the Dolphins gonna get that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Dolphins.
Yeah. All right. We got Falcons at the Washington football team. I see Washington football team. They got Chase Young back. They balling.
Yep, balling.
All right. Buccaneers at the Browns. I'm gonna go with Tom Brady and the boys. They need these. They need all these wins. I'm just saying. I know they need them.
Nah, I feel the same way. I was gonna say the same thing. I feel like it's time to buckle down, and they really need to go ahead. And he's not gonna miss. So
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. We got the Ravens at the Jaguars. I think the Ravens will be able to pull that off.
Ravens got it.
Yeah. All right. What you think about the Broncos at the Panthers? Broncos is playing bad, man. I predicted them being in the playoffs. I just gotta pick them just because I picked them being in the playoffs. They just making me look all types of bad Russell Wilson play to the fullest through the whole season.
I'm gonna still take them.
Yeah, I'm still taking, but Russell Wilson definitely playing bad, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna still take them. Same thing, man. It's time to buckle down. It's the end of the season. It's time to get there.
Baker Mayfield's got benched. Sam Darnold's going to play. Well, it really never didn't matter with quarterback.
Oh, that's even worse. Especially if he's benched. No, yeah, it's over. You know, I'll take the Broncos. I'll down that one.
Man. Okay. Now we're going, from one bench quarterback to another. We got the Bears at the Jets with their bench quarterback Zach Wilson. They're going with the backup quarterback.
I'm gonna say Jets, bro.
With the backup quarterback over, you know.
He played the offense, man. Them backup quarterbacks be the one sometimes, bro.
Oh man, so what you think about the whole Zach Wilson situation? Not being a leader. They basically benched him for the lack of leadership skills and not holding himself accountable in the press conference. for say basically just deflecting anything that they could have done better on offensive side to help the defense, because obviously the defense keeping a team holding the team to 3 points besides the end of the game, because it was a punt return. The special teams did that, but the defense held the team for 3 points the whole game. And offense, you couldn't do nothing for me.
Ego, bro. It'd be too big in Jersey.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you gotta take that shit on the chin. Just like you take the wins on the chin, you gotta take the losses on the chin too. Take accountability. I try to teach that to my quarterbacks and to my running backs. Like, you gotta get up the field. You say nobody was blocking. You had 4 seconds to get out of the backfield. It's your turn.
Yeah. You got to do the my bad thing. You got to take that.
Accountability. Even if it ain't your fucking fault. That's even if it's your fault. At quarterback, bro, it's your fault.
Yeah, so I'm saying that's quarterback 1-on-1. All the quarterbacks will tell you that. Like that's part of being a quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like to me, like football. Am I off on this? Because you know where I'm going with this. We saw this before, right? We saw this character before. Is he not 2022 Jay Cutler?
Damn, that's a bad call. Yeah, that's definitely what it is.
Yo, his smugness. Look at him. Look how he look. Look how he act.
Exact way, bro. No, straight off. That's
Jay Cutler, yo. That's what be getting me every time. I'm like, yo, that's Jay Cutler. That's so crazy. All right, yo, we're moving on. Okay, Bengals at Titans. Now, I like the Titans to pull this off, but T. Higgins was balling on my Steelers last weekend. I'm telling you, T. Higgins was balling on my Steelers last weekend. Joe Burrow it was out there doing his thing. They won by a touchdown, but
I had a pick.
They played good football. Not the whole season, but they played good enough to beat my team last week.
I'm gonna take the Bengals. Just because of recent weeks, and also because Titans seem to be the take home team. I'm gonna take the Bengals.
I think Titans can do it. I think Ryan Tannehill got something to prove.
I'm looking at more of an upset week this week. This the week of upsets. Yeah. Fuck around, Brady, fuck around and lose too. Now that I think about it.
I just don't like a lot of people traveling during the holiday, not being home. I'll take it all that into account. They rushing their holiday. Most of them, they still being tapped in with the families during the holiday break.
About the game so much.
Yeah,
like really there in their head, they not there.
Because even yesterday with my Lakers is winning right now at halftime at the break with the Spurs. But I was a little nervous because I'm like, they boarding the plane at 3 p.m. It was 6 p.m. Our time Eastern time, so it was 3. They boarded the planes, 3 p.m. their time. Like they just get in the, they just got that eating their plate. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, some families, they just got that eating their plate around that time. How they got to the airport by 2:30 to be lifted off in the air by 3 o'clock. We just saw the photos at 3, so they was already lift off in the air by then.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I just take all that stuff into account.
That gotta be the worst. I won't put that so much on basketball players.
They used to have regular roles.
I feel like the basketball players are more used to a busy ass schedule like that.
Yeah.
Football players is gonna hit a little bit harder because it's like
the body recovery.
Yeah, the body recovery, and then the traveling. You don't really travel too much, too crazy in football.
Because it's really only like 8 times a year. Because you're home the other time.
You're not really doing that. You're traveling week to week. Basketball, you're traveling bi-weekly.
Don't get it. Like the Lakers just had a 6-game road trip.
Yeah.
They just had a 6-game road trip. 6 games in a row.
In 12 days.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
5 flights in 12 days. The 13th, 14th day.
It's crazy because they coming back home in some of the between times. It's not like they're going. Sometimes they can.
It's always.
They go back to the Lakers. Going home and then going to the next city.
Right.
It's crazy. All that jet lag.
You can play Sunday, Tuesday, and then Friday and Saturday. Like
Yeah.
That's just
that's how it is.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Raiders at the Seahawks. Now the Raiders definitely been having a bad season, and the Seahawks been impressing me. I think the Seahawks can pull this off, and it's at home for the Seahawks. So
Yeah, that's an easy call.
yeah.
Seahawks.
Chargers at the Cardinals.
Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers. Kyler Murray. I think they're gonna let him play, but his first game back out after the injury. So yeah, I don't know how he's looking. Rams.
Nah, guys like him usually come out and be snapping the first day, and they get injured 3 games later down the thing. He better just chill his ass out.
Yeah. All right, your team, what you going with? Rams at the Chiefs? You know I'm picking the Chiefs to beat y'all. I'm just saying. I gotta be objective.
Hold on, who do you say? Rams, Chiefs.
The Rams will be at the Chiefs.
Chiefs, man. It's that week, man.
Upset week. All right. You feeling it? You feeling it? All right, Saints at the 49ers. I'm gonna go with the 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers.
All right, we got the Packers at the Eagles. We was talking about. I think the Eagles. It's home. It's home. Now I'm not saying they didn't lose to Washington at home. I ain't saying that that did not happen because I did. They definitely lost to Washington at home.
But nah,
I think this will be able to handle the work with the Packers.
I say the Eagles. I'm just hoping that I'm hoping that maybe Aaron Rodgers wake their ass up and give them a loss. But I'm definitely going. I would put my money on the Eagles though, if I had to put.
Straight like that. All right, we got lastly Monday Night Football. Are you ready? Steelers prime time. We at the Colts. I think we could take that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we could take that.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I think the Steelers over the Colts.
Okay.
Upset.
All right, so we done pretty much wrapped up with the NFL. Now, can we get into the NBA? You know, it's some drama, some things going on in the NBA world, just to say the least. We can start about Lakers before we get to the real hot and heavy stuff. You know, my Lakers 5-11 on the season, ain't having the best season. LeBron James doing what he do, picking and choosing what games he want to play, call it from a long shot. One thing that I got wrong, that I'm happy got wrong, AD's healthy. He's playing a lot of games consistently. Only set out 2 games so far this season, but I could live with that. You know, got 16 games under the belt. He only missed 2. You know, if he missed 2 out of number 16.
I don't like when they try to rush AD out of no fucking injury. I don't like that. And LeBron,
because we need him on the court, man. What you like?
And LeBron,
we need him.
We do, yeah. And we also need to get all these kinky ass games out of the way, which I feel like we're doing. And I feel like when LeBron takes away those games, takes off on games, sometimes when he does that, I feel like he's trying to get the chemistry together, though. I think he needs to get other people to play too, versus him having to be the full-time leader, because that shit gets old. Like, nigga, don't y'all know how to play basketball? Like you think he'd be cursing them out? I know he do.
Yeah, but there's levels to this. You know that. There's levels to this.
Yeah, but I'm like if I've been teaching y'all the same shit, y'all know how to win now. I teach y'all how to do it. Just do it. Like, why I gotta be on the field? Why
we have no shooting over there consistently at all. 3-point shooters. I can't understand why we even constructed that way. You said you can't believe why they can't shoot. I come from the mindset, Rob Pelinka, I'm not letting him off the hook, because I understand he got a lot of ties with Kobe Bryant, so that's why he got pulled. He's Kobe Bryant's agent, Kobe Bryant's former agent. He's the reason why he's in the position that he's in, because Kobe Bryant said that's my guy, and he's in there. We understand that, but you know Kobe, better than most. Rob Pelinka, you know damn well Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant is here today. Will let you know from the get-go, beginning of the season before it starts, with a roster that you constructed, he will let you know, like, what are you doing? You know, I'm talking about LeBron James included. You have no shooting, 3-point shooting consistently on your team. What are you doing nowadays? You need it, Rob Pelinka. What are you doing? Kobe Bryant, if he was here today, you will let him know this team that you got will not win. You have no 3-point shooters consistently. Like, it doesn't take a genius to see that.
No. You built the East Coast team without a shooter.
This is crazy. Look, this is really crazy. I don't get. We have the best 3-point shooter as some Not the Matt Ryan quarterback that's playing in the NFL. Some undrafted, playing on a non-guaranteed contract guy, Matt Ryan, is our best 3-point shooter, and we don't give him that much play anyway because he can't do anything but shoot threes. Hey, no defense, no other offensive thing.
Defense. See, that's what he be worried about. See, what he might actually do is construct a team too well to where it's only built for certain shit. Like he's trying
defense. They got defense.
That's what I said. It's built strict. It's built damn near strictly defense. But it's like, where's your electricity?
Yeah, come on, man. And you need these 3 points. You need these 3 points. Like you know that you need that to win nowadays. Like that. That's what's so mind-boggling to me. Like I know Kobe Bryant's wife. She got a lot going on. She don't need to be worried about no basketball endeavors. But like I feel my heart. Like she need to be a special advisor to that man to be like Kobe Bryant was here. We let you know this guy cannot. Like she knows, and she even said like I watched documentaries. The legacy documentary that was talking to you about before. I watched that. She spoke on there, and Kobe's had about how things was when Kobe Bryant couldn't have teams that couldn't shoot. Like a penny in the ocean was her words in the documentary. But when he did got some shooters, then he was a little more trustworthy. Like he had those conversations with her, so she knows. And then just it don't take no genius. Yo, we don't have no shooters on the Lakers. Like for real. Like, what are you doing? Like it don't take nobody. Like, you have to JTA. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. He has to go. Like, yo, I promise you. Like, please, he has to go. He's a waste of money. What are y'all doing, Patrick Beverly? That little bit of defense that you think you're doing on point guards, and like what type of defense you doing on point guards when you got Dame Dollar going off for 40? Stephen Curry going off for 30 on you. Like, so whatever you think you're doing, making it tough on them, you're not making it too tough on them because they still putting them numbers. So I don't need that lack of defense for you not giving me nothing at all on offense. I'd rather kept THC with his offense ability, with the lack of a 3-point shooter that he was giving me, but he's more of a scorer type of guy. And keep buckling down on, drilling his head on effort on defense, we would have been all right. We don't got no points. We have enough defense. We don't need Patrick Beverly. We don't need that JTA on a team. We need to get rid of those type of guys, just to say the least. I could keep going on, but, we could just, to say the least.
Have it your way. If you can have it your way, give me a medication or a medicinal top 5 for the LA Lakers.
Well, we should have brought back Dwight Howard. You know what I mean? Even stardom. I'm not even saying to stardom. I'm not even saying to stardom, but you need that girth out there for the jokers. And you know what I mean? And then Ayton act like he want to get a little big too. Even though I know AD can handle him, but to put him on him from time to time. Or you got the Valanciunas guy, and for the Pelicans, that big man. I don't know if anybody paying attention, but he be bruising down there. He be banging down there. He be making it hard for other big men down there. He be getting some points down there to pay the Pelicans, the center down there. So these big and AD, I can see he really don't be wanting to guard these guys on defense. But this is prior to the streak that had been going on. The little 4 or 5 game streak that had been going on. I'm just going off the pattern. We know that the pattern from AD prior to this little 5 game streak that had been going on. But he keep this type of stuff up. This is what we talk about. But so that takes out for the big man. Now guard wise, I need a 3-point shooter from the guard or the forward position that can just be okay on the defensive side. Whatever that look like, I don't need no name. It could just be a regular role player. I need a true 3-and-D guy. I need that. If not 2 of them. Whether it's a guard and a forward, I need 2 truly 3-and-D guys for a fact. Preferably that one person to be a forward. If I just got a forward, 3-and-D guy, I think I could manage to work everything out. But we need a true 3-and-D guy. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to hate to say, like, even somebody like Danny Green, somebody like him, just throw out there. I don't need nothing too much. Just you know, spot up and shoot, catch and shoot, and you're gonna give me all the effort I need on defense side. But we know we shooting bricks like how we've been doing.
Well, I mean, see, the offense is actually meant to. That offense that they built is meant to have a kick out guy, and they don't got one.
That's
but
what
like, because this we do have the drive and the capability, but then you don't have.
Who? Where's the shooters? You got Russell Westbrook kicking out to who? You got LeBron James kicking out to who? You got AD kicking out the double team to who?
Right. AD double team. Who is he pushing it out to? Nobody.
Like these guys, you hoping these guys making threes. You got Patrick Beverly shooting threes, hoping it. You got Lonnie Walker out there shooting threes, hoping it. You got my man Russell Westbrook hoping making threes. You got LeBron James hoping making threes.
If I'm keeping the Lakers, I'm making y'all shoot.
As simple as that.
Y'all gonna have to warm. Y'all gonna have to be on fire.
It's crazy. We can't shoot. Like it's that simple.
Not dangerously. You can't shoot dangerously at all. You would have to get on the run already to be like y'all be doing too much and then be able to shoot. Other than that, it's not there.
Yeah, man. So I'm not trying to be up on the dead horse too much about that, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's not necessarily about the name because I don't want to give up Russell Westbrook. I think we can give up those little miscellaneous parts that we do have.
How do you think
trade that for trade that? Yeah, that's what I want to keep Russ, but I'm saying the other little parts that I named, the Patrick Beverleys and the JTAs and the other guys, we can get rid of those for at least one 3-and-D guy at the forward position because you got all these young guys.
It's gonna be hard to pick somebody
like at the guard position.
It's gonna be somebody it's gonna be hard to pick somebody that can catch a shoot and still work with Westbrook.
At the forward position, you'll be all right.
Then where do you put LeBron?
No, but I'm saying more like like a 2-guard, 3-guard, like not Kobe, but like somebody that can just do the two, a big 2-guard that can play forward type of stuff, or a forward that can shoot pretty good. It's really more for defensive purposes. What they're labeled as. Froze up over there. Froze up over there. But while he gets it back on there, trying to see what I was gonna pick back up. We was in there diving heavy on the. Yeah, we was in there diving heavy on the NBA topic. We're gonna get back to the NFL. If he don't get on here, just me recapping some games. If he don't get back on here. Anyways. I wanted to give him a second to see if he's gonna get back on. Send him another request. I don't know what happened to his signal. Phone died or something. All right, getting back to the games that took place last week. Falcons 27-24 over the Bears. Fields 153 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 4 sacks, 18 carries, 85 rushing, 1 touchdown to lead the team. Marcus Mariota 131 yards, 1 touchdown, 13 carries, 25 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Bills 31-23 over the Browns. Eagles 17-16 over the Colts. Hurts late game run touchdown to give them the lead. Hurts 190 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks, 16 carries. And 86 rushing yards, 1 touchdown to lead the team. Smith, 6 receptions, 78 yards. A.J. Brown, 5 receptions, 60 yards. Ryan, 213 yards, 4 sacks. Taylor, 22 carries, 84 rushing, 1 touchdown, 3 receptions, 10 yards. Oh, man, I don't know why he's getting joined. Dang. Yeah, his phone must have died or something. But, the show goes on. You know how we do. Keep it moving. Patriots 10-3 over the Jets. So, like we was talking about, the punt at the end to win and the punt return to win at the end, the walk-off at the buzzer. It was tied 3-3 until return of Marcus Jones ran the punt back for the go-ahead touchdown at the end. Jets had the Jets accumulated negative 121 yards passing in the second half, finished for a grand total of 2 yards for the second half. Zach, we was talking about Zach Wilson with the lack of leadership after the game. Obviously, not taking accountability. Jets informed them that they was going to be benching them this coming week. So that's what's taking place right now. He did apologize for that, put out a statement for that, and he's saying that the benching is deserved, obviously, for the bad play. Numbers was 9 for 22, 77 yards, 0 touchdowns, 4 sacks, 3 carries, 26 rushing yards to lead the team, and that's bad. Mims, 2 receptions, 35 yards. That's clearly bad. Jones, 248 yards, 0 touchdowns, 6 sacks, 3 rushing. Stevens, 6 receptions, 56 yards, 5 carries, 26 rushing. Saints. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. We was already talking about the Saints, 27-20 over the Rams. But Lions, 31-18 over the Giants. Couldn't believe that the Lions beat the Giants. Goff, 165 yards, negative 1 rushing yards. Williams, 17 carries, 64 rushing, 3 touchdowns. Beast mode right there. The team not good. Saquon, but Barkley, 16 carries, 22 rushing yards, 2 receptions, 13 yards. Ravens, 13-3 over the Panthers. Baker, 21-33, 196 yards, 2 interceptions, 4 sacks, 12 rushing. Panthers, 17 carries, 36 rushing total as a team. Come on now, what are they doing? Lamar Jackson, 209 yards, 1 interception, 3 sacks, 11 carries, 31 rushing, 1 touchdown. Washington, 23-10 over the Texans. Great Washington defense. Heineke, 191 yards. Mims, 169 yards, 2 interceptions, 5 sacks, 5 carries, 10 rushing, 1 touchdown. Two-legged team. That's come on now. These guys with their quarterbacks leading and rushing on the team. Like, where's the running game at? For real. After the game, reporters going back and forth with Texans coach Lovie Smith about answers and reporters and how he's answering questions and how he's coaching his team and the fans booing him. Like, I think that was inappropriate of the media member. So what? Okay, he's giving the same boring answer. It is what it is. He giving you an answer. Let him go about his business. Obviously, it's not the answer to your likings, but yeah, let him rock out. He ain't doing nothing. Ain't saying nothing crazy. Raiders 22-16 Broncos overtime. Adams walk-off 20 touchdown catch. Devontae Adams 7 receptions, 141 yards, 2 touchdowns. Carr 307 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 sack. Jacobs 24 carries, 109 rushing, 3 receptions, 51 yards. Wilson 247 yards, 3 sacks, 8 rushing. Murray, 17 carries, 49 rushing, 1 touchdown. Sutton, 5 receptions, 80 yards. Cowboys, 40-3 over the Vikings. Blowout win. Dak Prescott, 267 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 carries, 16 rushing. Pollard, 15 carries, 80 rushing, 6 receptions, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns to lead the team in receiving. Balling out there. Cousins, 2-0, 23, 105 yards, 7 sacks. Bad game for Cousins. Cook, 11 carries, 72 rushing. Jefferson, 3 receptions, 33 yards. Chiefs, 30-27 over Chargers. Clutch. Pat Mahomes doing what he do. 329 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 carries, 23 rushing. Kelsey, 6 receptions, 115 yards, 3 touchdowns. Poncho, 15 carries, 107 rushing. Herbert, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 5 sacks, 5 carries, 17 yards rushing. Palmer, 18 receptions, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Monday Night Football, 49ers, 38-10 Cardinals. Jimmy Garoppolo, 228 yards, 4 touchdowns. 3 rushing. Christian McCaffrey, 7 receptions, 67 yards, 7 carries, 39 rushing. Kittle, 4 receptions, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns. McCoy, 218 yards, 1 interception, 3 sacks, 3 carries, 6 receptions, 6 rushing yards. Dortch, 9 receptions, 103 yards. To wrap up the NFL games that took place last week. Also, on some news, some other sports notes before we get out of here. Conor McGregor's friend adding Lavon Suin over his Proper 12 whiskey brand. Also, Star Soccer goalie Katie Murray's family files wrongful death suit against Stanford University. Also, 7 Michigan State football players are being charged with assault and 1 with felony charge for the incident after the Michigan game and 1 player using the helmet to hit the Michigan player. Also, Jerry Fines, NCAA, not responsible for former UFC linebacker Matthew G's death, closing landmark case. And I wanted to Adam Schefter from the ESPN analyst, he was having a Monday Night Football prior to the game. He had his shirt off, had the chains on, had his glasses on, like Kirk Cousins doing the dance and stuff. Man, that was definitely a sight to see, so y'all can check that out. And lastly, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones was seen in the resurfaced photo of the 1957 Little Rock non-protest from entering the school. Just wanted to let y'all know that's what the owner of Jerry Jones of the Cowboys was doing back in his heydays in the college day. But I guess 1957, that's what those type of guys was doing back then in Little Rock, Arkansas. Jerry just being Jerry pretty much. Anyways, appreciate Cosby joining me to his phone died. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to let this stuff cook, let it marinate, let it bubble up. My Lakers is on. We up 92-80 over the Spurs right now. And we definitely need these wins. Keep this thing going. Stay tuned for some more episodes of Fresh Sports Show. Got another special guest coming on, so stay tuned for that.